Lewes is a town of change and rebellion.
Richard, that thou be ever Trichard.
It's where Simon de Montfort here defeated King Henry III and created the first English Parliament. Entering from the west you find St Anne's Church, then these wonderful Twittons leading down off the main drag of Lewes to Southover Grange, once a great house, now a registry office with wonderful gardens. And then there's the old entrance to the Priory, and Southover Church, which has a deep, gentle peace, and the Chapel of Gundrada, where the founders of the Priory, William de Warenne and his wife Gundrada, were reburied when railway workers dug up their caskets. Then Anne of Cleves' house, which is a museum holding the table on which the 4 knights who slew Becket flung their cloaks, and the table broke under the weight of their crime. Then the Priory of St Pancras. St Pancras is the patron saint of keeping promises, and as at Southwark, the refectory wall of the monks remains, also here, their toilet. But also the original stone church of the Priory, which may have been dedicated to Thomas Becket.
St. Thomas, oh, now we through.
There are 3 mounds in Lewes. Lewes means the town of artificial hills, as was taught to me by Philip Carr Gorm, whom I met for breakfast. And this is the free one to visit at the Priory, but also at the castle there's another. You have to pay to get into this one, but it's worth it, not just for the views. But I wanted to know what this tree was growing at the very heart of the highest place in Lewes. It's a lime, a linden tree, so sweet teas in summer for all who visit here. Then the huge town hall where the Protestant Martyrs of Lewes were held in the dungeon before being burned. Then the Harvey's Brewery and River Ouse. Finally, the Church of St Thomas Becket at Cliff, as one prepares to leave the town of Lewes.
Whose blood holy churches made free.
The hills up Cliff are pretty steep. You will take that rest too. Thank you, Lewes, town of beauty, rebellion and change.